Alright everyone, chill. What up y'all, it's the Black Critic Guy, and today I'm here to review the worst of the Batman films, Batman and Robin. I don't even know where to begin with this movie. I mean, it's just atrocious. You already know the basic plot. He just needs to go and beat the villains. That's basically the plot of this whole entire movie. Now, I remember liking this movie when I was growing up. I don't know how or why I really liked it, but after seeing it again after 10 years, oh my god. I mean, where do I begin? Okay, let's start with Mr. Freeze, okay? He had the potential to be an interesting villain. In fact, he could have been an anti-hero because he wasn't really bad for the sake of being bad. He just wanted to cure his wife and also keep himself alive. And he had potential to be something good, but the execution for his character was handled so terribly. And I honestly think they should have casted somebody better than Arnold Schwarzenegger to be a villain, because the only reason he was in this movie was to say all these cheesy lines. My name is Mr. Freeze. Learn it well, for the chilling sound of your death. Lines like that. I mean, that's the only reason he was in this movie, to say a bunch of cheesy lines. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. What the hell kind of choice was that? First of all, Poison Ivy serves no real purpose in this movie. I mean, this lady, she's like, oh, I love the plants. I'm a biologist. I'm studying the earth, all that stuff. Then she gets killed by her lab partner. And all of a sudden now she's like, I'm going to take over the world. How do you go from I'm a scientist, oh, I got killed, now I want to take over the world? Where does that logic come from? The only reason she's in this movie is to add this type of tension between Batman and Robin, which is so childish and stupid. I mean, you guys are adults. Why the hell are you chasing after the villain of all people? Come on. And they just keep doing this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's ridiculous. Chris O'Donnell as Robin was terrible in this movie, terrible. He's just throwing off these like witty one-liners to Batman. I'm like, what the heck are you saying? And in the beginning of the movie, you see them like putting on their clothes, it zooms in on their butts. I'm like, are we watching like a striptease? What's going on here? And then you got Bane. What's memorable about Bane? All he does is growl and repeat one word that one of them said. Like, if they said, okay, I'm going to the bathroom. Bathroom. Again, no point. There was no point in his character. Alicia Silverstone. Useless. She's in like 3 scenes in the movie and then she dons on the Batgirl suit. I'm like, that was a bit too easy for her to crack that code and learn about, you know, Bruce Wayne's secrets and all this stuff. And George Clooney as Batman? Who made that choice? Who's like, that guy, George Clooney, he would make a terrific Batman. Who was the casting director in this movie? I want to meet them so I can slap them in the face. I swear to God. Whoever chose these actors to portray these characters needs to get fired or kicked in the nuts or something, because that is just some dumb decision making. I mean, don't get me wrong, George Clooney is a phenomenal actor. He's proven himself countless of times. I mean, one of my favorite movies last year was The Descendants, and George Clooney was in that. I liked him in that. But him as the Batman, it just doesn't fit to me. Because when I look at him and when I hear him, I think George Clooney. Because when he's Batman, he just acted like George Clooney. But I could really buy him as, you know, Bruce Wayne. If he was just Bruce Wayne in this movie, I could totally buy him, because he could definitely portray a rich, smuggy, billionaire playboy type. I mean, he has the looks, he has the money, he would work as Bruce Wayne. But as Batman, no. I mean, the movie was just horrendous. The acting was shit. The direction was shit. The writing was the biggest piece of shit in this movie. The only saving grace of this movie is that it's fun to rip on. I mean, all the one-liners, the cheesy lines, the puns, the bad acting, it's hilarious to make fun of. So when you watch this movie, if you ever in your life watch this movie, please, for the love of God, do not watch it alone. Watch it with a group of friends. Sit down and just rip on this piece of shit. Because me and the fellas, we sat and we watched this movie. We were just making fun of all these one-liners that Arnold Schwarzenegger was throwing around, and George Clooney and his Back credit card and badass and all that stuff, we were laughing our asses off. It was an enjoyable time. So overall, Batman and Robin is by far the worst of the Batman movies. Hell, even the 1960s Batman movie is 10 times better and more entertaining than this piece of shit. It is so horrendous. I don't recommend watching it unless you're gonna watch it with a bunch of friends late at night when you got nothing to do, you want to just have fun. Put this movie in. It's gonna be a hilarious time. I'm gonna give this movie a 1 out of 5 stars. It is an unnecessary waste of time, and you definitely should never watch this. You never ever go near it at all, unless you're gonna watch it with a group of friends. Then have a blast. But anyway, what did you guys think of this movie? I would really love to know if someone actually liked this movie. If you like this movie, please tell me. I'm not gonna hate on you. I just would love to know why you liked it a lot. And if it's because of the rip factor, it doesn't count, because I already mentioned that in this review, and that does not count. Or did you really hate it like I did, and only enjoyed it for the rip factor? And did you enjoy this movie when you were growing up as a kid? And also, what is your favorite Batman vehicle? Comment below and let me know. Anyway, I'm the Black Critic Guy, bridging the gap between movies and anime reviews. Till then, peace, YouTube.